Husbands, would you leave your wife if she went from fit to obese? Not because she's fat, but because of the crazy stuff she did while fat. 10 years into our marriage, Honey and I each gained way too much weight. It was a combination of things. Pregnancy, work, our bad habits, not cooking. But other than that, things were pretty good. Our kids were growing up and both Honey and I were financially secure with great careers. Our marriage was great and we were actually happy. Then everything changed when a convenience store opened near us. We were in there every day. We'd walk down together and buy tasty cakes, chips, honey buns, and a bunch of drinks. Then we would go home and eat everything together and make out. It was nasty but pretty fun. Licking honey bun icing off my wife called honey was the greatest thing in the world. But before we knew it, we got fatter and fatter. Our obesity was quite literally weighing down our marriage. Our lovemaking time started getting weird. I started to get ED and we were losing our attraction to each other. We couldn't help but notice each other's fat rolls and just how much bigger we both had gotten. We became unrecognizable. Let me be clear. I decided never to leave Honey for any reason, no matter how fat she got. I didn't marry her just for her beauty or her amazing sloppy, but we were in a rough spot in our marriage because of our weight. Even though we both were struggling, I wasn't going to give up on my girl. One night, I confessed to Honey that I was going to go through with bariatric surgery. We had talked about it over the years, but she wasn't a fan of it. She read about the bad complications and side effects that could happen and was afraid for me. But I felt like I needed some assistance in losing weight, because it got to a point where my own neck was suffocating me. Eventually Honey told me she'd support me in my decision. What I didn't know was while I got my bariatric surgery, she was also going to start her own weight loss journey as well. I started my program and had my surgery right before lockdown. We planned our meals together and helped each other with at-home exercises and even pulled out the old We Fit board. Honey started using Obvi to help with her weight loss and help control her appetite. I had to catch her with junk food slip-ups at times, but when she started using Obvi she said that those cravings completely went away. I started doing more of the food prep just so she wouldn't have to worry about food anyway. Over the next 5 months, we both lost a miraculous amount of weight. Honey lost about 48% of her weight with the Obvi pills and I lost around 30. I thought it was a bit ironic that my surgery didn't do as much as Obvi did for her, but everyone's bodies are different, I guess. Much later on, Honey would hang out with friends she hadn't seen since before she started losing weight and they said she was completely unrecognizable. Other than that, losing weight had a tremendous effect on our marriage. It healed us. We both felt healthier, had more energy, looked better in clothes, and even made Pinterest boards together for our new looks. I don't know why Honey even bothered with getting new clothes because I just ended up ripping them off her and pinning her against our walls.